Welcome back, good folks. Today we're going to talk about helping other people, specifically those close to you, manage their mindset. My name's
Mm,
Rodney.
and I'm Keith, and this is the Daily Chronicle, the more uncommon Daily Chronicle, where we live the minivan life. The minivan life. It's where we chronicle our journey to get where we're going, and leaving a video diary for our kids and for us to look back on and ultimately and hopefully build some community around it. Still
That's
feeling
right.
under the weather and still working my way through it. How you feeling today, real quick, Rod?
That's going to be so random when these videos are broken up in the future. And it's like, Keith's good, and then he's sick. He gets sick a lot. Keith's sickly. We should check on him. Um, I got a little bit of a catch, but I'm doing well. I feel last night I got not a lot of sleep, but it was unbroken. So
Yeah,
that was
good.
good.
That's good.
And I feel energized today. How you feeling other than under
I
the
feel
weather?
under the weather. I don't feel my best. I feel unmotivated today. I'll be honest with you. But it's not. It's probably heavier than it was the other day. It's kind of an unmotivated week because I haven't been feeling well. But
Hmm.
overall, like I'm happy to be in this conversation. This is kind of one of those anchor points that we talked about before that allow me to get my energy and motivation back. So
Well, let's talk about it
um,
because like this was kind of the impetus for the topic was
helping others
you.
achieve their mindset.
Yeah, it was like you weren't feeling great, and to set it up further, like you and I have had conversations about this,
Yeah.
about giving each other permission to call out when the energy is off,
Right.
especially in a, whether if it's aggravated or annoyed or just down, like first
Whatever it is. Yeah.
checking in, how are you feeling? But like the permission to say, hey man, you don't seem your best. Let me shoot you a funny video, or let me try and help you own that mindset to say like, well, is there a way that you can find some kind of energy or positivity to uplift the mindset? And I think that's for me, that's the key thing. Like, I don't think if we hadn't had that conversation and I was just like, yo, man, you need to fix your attitude or a version of that, like,
Right.
hey, man, you don't seem like you're good. Watch this, you'll feel better. I
Right.
don't know that it would be received well
Right.
without the
No, and I,
initial,
I think that's a key. Like, you mentioned it is helping others you're close to,
yeah.
but helping others achieve their mind, like a better mindset, an improved mindset, I think comes down to that very, hey, you sound down, you all right?
Hmm.
Right, like that. It's not reaching out, it's not the depths of, I mean, it may be, right, depending on who you're talking to and the timing, but really, like, hey, you sound, you're a little off today, you all right? I have the tendency to do that a lot. And I don't know the impact, but that is always something like that check in, to your point, checking in with the other person just to make sure. And they could say, no, I'm good. And it
Hmm.
means not, like, the fact that you asked means something, right? Like the fact that you asked me, it's like, yeah, no, I could have said no, I'm good, but that switch, it's like, all right, no, like, we're here, we're in this together, and this applies at work, right? This applies
Hmm.
in every circumstance, not just with people that you're close to, but specifically with people that are close to. But there's one thing, and I'll say this, that this is what intrigued me about this topic, was this is something that you've gotten really good at, is saying, I know you're down. Hey, this is something that helps me.
Hmm.
And like, you'll send a funny video or you'll send something that just kind of gives someone a little bit of a kick, right? You're not kicking them though. Whereas I have the tendency to just, I like, everybody live their own life. And if you're in a bad mood, you're in a bad mood. But I'll still ask. And I think there's space for all of us to be like, hey, I know you're down, but here, hey, I got something for you. If you're
Yeah.
interested, go watch it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to balance the line of the unsolicited advice and also like,
Yeah.
hey, sometimes it just takes like when you wake up with a monkey on your back or wrong side of the bed and you're just like, and like I find myself now, especially like if I was off and you're like, hey man, you seem off. Two things. One, I've told you that like if I'm coming across annoyed or aggravated or like I'm being super negative to anything you're saying, like that's not what I want to be. So I've given you the permission to be like, yo, it's not matching up with what you said
Right.
you wanted to be.
Right.
But then the second thing is I'm hearing the voice in my head that's holding on to whatever negative, like, sure, maybe I didn't get enough sleep, or my leg hurts, or
Yeah.
I have a lot of meetings today, so I'm not maybe looking forward to it, but I can still choose to be okay with it and not have this negative energy around me that's causing me to be a
It's
dick
like
to whomever I'm
it's
talking
like when
to.
you're mad about something that you feel passionately about, and like that anger is there, and it's like I just want to feel angry right now about this.
Right. I
Right?
want to not. I
Yeah.
want to stew in my
Yeah.
like my not
Totally.
happy,
Yeah.
and and like I see it. It's a choice. It's 100% a choice. And it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna change it now.
But I
Yes,
think
baby girl. Okay, I'll bring you one in a second.
and I think the key is you nailed the key, and I want to emphasize it as we wrap this is you start with the question, how are you feeling? And then it's not the imparting of, hey, I feel great today, let me make you feel better. It's the suggestive, hey, this helps me when I'm not feeling great. Hey, check out, Shia LaBeouf's Just Do It video, right? Like, which
That'll
one
get
is
you
it?
going.
Like, it's our golden
That's
nugget, right? Like, that thing gets us going all the time when it's not working. So, or if it's just a funny video, a Dove Davidoff silly joke, right? Like, it's something silly and innocuous that's not forcing your energy onto somebody else. It's simply giving them an opportunity to increase their energy just a little bit more maybe than it was.
Yeah. It's kind of like an invitation to get outside of your ego.
Yeah.
That's holding on to.
Totally.
Yeah, that's money.
Hey.
So I think the question today should be, how do you help others manage their mindset? Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any go-to videos? Do you have any go-to messages that you like to share that are you found successful? Let us know.
Live the minivan
In the
life.
comments.
Just do it.
Yeah.